Christian. If you are interested in helping, please stop by the Activities and Organizations office. And please refrain from using words that could be considered uncomely towards Christian behavior and language. Some example words are words like hawk, gee, golly, gosh, etc. This is definitely out of keeping with Christian character that we are trying to maintain here.
Thank you, Mr. Dalton. And along the lines of that last announcement is some of what I want to talk to you about tonight. Recently, I've been getting reports that have concerned me about what our young men are doing in the dorm or out around on campus. The place focus that they're making, their heart focus, or the comments that they're making, words they're using. I understand there are a lot of individuals using the term crap. Now, let me just mention this, men. There are some words I'm going to speak about tonight that we are not encouraging you to use them simply because I'm making reference to them. We're encouraging you to look at the etymology of words. You hear people today use the term that sucks or you suck, and have no idea that they're being more than just derogatory towards someone. When they have to check into the etymology of it, they find out that this has to do with a description of homosexuals' activity in oral sex. And I know many of you have never heard that, but you really need to realize some people are thinking that when you use that term, though you might not be thinking that you're being any more than derogatory. Let me give you an example of some other things. One of my assistants recently mentioned, until he looked up the idea behind the word shaft. You hear people say, I got shafted, or you should be shafted. That has to do with the idea of sexual intercourse. And if you look up that in its etymology, or what we would call the connotation of it, you'll find a problem on it. Some people call another person, you're nothing but a woos. And that is certainly not just being derogatory. In its etymology, that originally started out in referring to female gentile parts, that is, not gentile. We want to make sure we're correct in that, but the gentile parts of a woman, saying that a guy was an effeminate individual that was referring to female parts. A lot of guys, I guess, in the dorm are being crude, using the terms that refer to men's sexual parts in a more crude or crass way. There are scientific ways of referring to men's parts. You can speak of a man's penis, but there are men that go around saying you're nothing but a dick. And that is certainly profaning and making light of that part of a man's body, referring to a man's testicles as his balls, and that sort of thing, once again, is getting off on the light side or the profane side. Once again, defecating is oftentimes used in a profane way with the SH word, but some people are doing that in a euphemistic way of using the term crap. And men, we need to really be careful in regards to our speech, our focus, and where we're putting our minds. Just an excessive focus on the sexual parts of men or women can only tend to lead toward inappropriate thoughts and lust.